All right, everybody, it's a beautiful day here in Spicewood, Texas. It's been a while since I've posted. This video will be a kind of a long-winded narration to how I see things unfolding going forward, for the time being anyways. You know, while it's beautiful outside, what's not beautiful are all the oil drips. That's right, my car, after I spun a bearing, I just took the ported and polished head off. It has the springs, a lot of work done to that head, and I put it on a stock bottom end, and that thing has an oil pan leak, and because it doesn't belong in this car and it's a tight fit, well, the transmission, all that stuff, to change the pan gasket, I actually end up having to pull the engine about halfway out, and I just don't have time for that stuff normally. I mean, I've got 3 businesses going now. Let's walk into BenzForce here and take a look around. And I'll kind of give you the lay of the land. That's Casey. I share space with Casey. He has some awesome vehicles here. I really dig in the old Ford trucks, which is odd for me to say because I was always more of a Chevy fan growing up. So here are some engines. This will be the future engine to go in that car, at least the bottom end. So BenzForce is working on X-beam rods, and once they're done, they will be offered with ARP bolts, and they should be the strongest 606 rod out there, possibly with the exception of Autoverdi, who I have no problem saying I think is probably best in breed. So the BenzForce rods will be extremely strong. We're also doing X-beam rods for the 648. Those are in development too. So once they're in, I will tear apart the 606. I will build that bottom end. I will put NPR pistons. I think I got another case of these somewhere. Those things actually move pretty good. They're very nice pistons. So that, the X-beam rods, the bottom end, and then it might go in the BMW for a short period of time just to play around with, and then it will end up in the 300D. So real quick note about the 617 in the dyno car. I hate it. The transmission adapter is garbage. I'm tired of messing with it. I wanted to go through all the phases of the build and dyno them. I can't even drive that thing. It's horrible. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm actually I think going to give it to a guy that lives nearby. Okay, so 606 going in the 300D. The 648 will live in the BMW for a while, and then I'm going to use this channel to build the shop vehicle. Now the shop vehicle, I wanted an old Metro van or a step van or something like that, but it will most likely be a pickup truck. So again, Casey has some cool trucks. These are actually really clean and really nice. I'll be looking for more of a kind of a rat rod kind of truck to build out. And I've already planned it out. I'm going to have a Heights or Detroit Speed or something, Pro Touring front end, probably a Mustang too. I have the TR6060 Magnum-F coming. It's already purchased. It's on its way from American Powertrain. And then I'll use that 648, and I'll use a Mustang S550 independent rear suspension in the back. So it will be a built truck. All right, so kind of a long intro to what I think is going to take place, and I already have the platform to share stuff. People seem to be interested in what I'm doing, so I'll document a lot of that here. All the product stuff, of course, will be on the BenzForce social media platforms, but just kind of the personal and shop builds I'll put on this channel. And I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching and supporting me. Thanks.